Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to make my infamous cheesesteak casserole. First we're going to take our bell peppers and cut these up. We're going to de-seed and de-rib them, and you will slice them to the sizes that you would like them to be. Just make sure they're nice and sliced because there will be a lot of them, and just remember as slicing them, you do not have to be perfect at this. They're all family, not twins, as I like to say. So just do your best. Go ahead and, like I said, get them all chopped up. Now you're going to do your onions. Take out that outer paper shell, as I like to call it, and get them all nice and ready to also be sliced up. Again, slice them to your liking. These will cook down a little bit faster than the peppers. But again, remember, everybody here is family, not twins. Now we're going to set everything aside. These are all the spices that you will be using in today's recipe. Here's a little shot of everything being prepared on the side so I can move quickly, as well as our 4 ounces of cream cheese. So now we're going to start cooking our peppers with about 2 tablespoons of ghee. Add in all your peppers. Now we're going to start adding in our spices. I used about a teaspoon of pepper, then I added some garlic. Next are our fresh herbs, your ground herbs, and by rubbing them though, you do activate them a little bit and bring out their natural oils. And that's oregano, thyme, parsley, and then I did the paprika. And then next is the basil. Then I added my red pepper flakes. And as you'll see here, I wanted to add a little bit more because I wanted a little bit more heat. This is all by preference. Now you will continue to stir these from time to time, get all that spices nice and mixed up. I like to let it sit after everything mixed for about 2 minutes and then stir, 2 minutes and then stir, just to kind of get some of that caramelized in there. You'll see as you're stirring them, they're cooking down. We just want to make sure we're not using salt because that will draw out the moisture and make them soggy. I like them just a little crispy, but if you want to add salt, you certainly can add salt. Just keep cooking them until you start seeing some caramelization. You see some onions I pulled aside there. And then we're going to take those out and put them in a pan. We're going to grind up our 2 pounds of ground beef here. Get it nice and chunked up in your pan. Then we're going to add all the seasonings of garlic, oregano, thyme, parsley, paprika, pepper, red pepper flakes, and this is where you'll add your salt. Again, we want layers of flavor here. I like to mix it up real good to make sure all that seasoning is nice and distributed. Let that cook about 3/4 of the way. You can leave it a little pink because we're still going to be cooking it. But we are going to drain off that grease and then bring it back. Then we're going to add our wet mixture of the ground mustard. Stone ground mustard, which I think is a must. The balsamic vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, liquid aminos or soy sauce, and your 4 ounces of cream cheese. You're going to chunk that up really good until your cream cheese is nice and melted. Then you're going to come in with your 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Now I will say you need to watch this as this cooks because this will thicken quickly. But just what you want. You want it to get nice and thick. So then once it's nice, you can go ahead and turn that off. We're going to add our meat mixture to our pepper mixture in our dish. And then we're going to even it all out, nice and distributed. Then we're going to go ahead and add our provolone cheese. I used 12 slices of provolone, or you can use about 8 ounces of shredded, just your personal preference. We're going to let that bake for a little bit. And then once it gets nice and golden like that, that's when you know it is done. We're going to pull it out, plate it up. This is where you can either serve it on a bun if you want, or I sometimes like to eat it over cauliflower rice, or to be honest, I just like to eat it. So again, I hope everybody tries this recipe, and if you do, please give me a like and a follow and let me know how you liked it.